What's going on? Whoa, where are we?
Probably, yeah.
In Thurston County somewhere.
Or probably in, planet Earth.
It's the program.
We're on TV. Once a day, every day, we turn on the machines and we start talking for an hour.
That's right. It's...
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday! The second day of the week. You know what I say about Tuesdays? It's the only real day, you know, because...
The day after Monday, the day before Wednesday.
Right? Like, Monday, you're like, oh, I'm back at it. And then on Wednesday, you're like, looking forward to the next time. But on Tuesday, you're right here. Just in the spot of like, okay, this is what I'm doing now.
Hi, everyone.
We're in it. And you're in it. Well, you're ending it. Goodbye, Tuesday. We're getting into Wednesday here.
We're joining you in the conversation, hopefully.
What do you have to say? That was a little minute there for you to say something, but maybe if you were trying to talk to us, then what are you doing? We're not going to respond to you.
Yeah, you can certainly call the number 360-836-4384 and tell us more about what you were just saying for that brief second and a half that I held the mic out for you.
What did you say? What did you say there, too? We're giving you some quick intervals to say what you want. But you can do that all the time. Well, at the end of my sentence, I finished my sentence. You're going to continue it because I'm talking slowly. I'm trying to finish what my sentences are. Anyway, so Tuesday, things like that. Talking to you, and you're going to talk back to us, but then we're not going to respond to you. What are we doing? Even trying to give you a chance to say anything. But you can with the phones, like Carl said, so that's good. How are you doing today, Carl?
Pretty good, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guess? Or maybe not? You're on the fence about it, or?
Well, spring is around the corner, and after spring comes summer, and I'm not really looking forward to summer quite so much at my apartment complex. That's when people have parties up until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Those hoodlums.
And
quiet down.
Well,
what are you trying to do at night that's so important?
Well, sometimes I sleep. Like, for example, when I was working at the casino over in Hawkesbury.
Why don't you just let those people yell? Why do you need quiet so much? What are you doing?
Well, I remember one time I made a post about it on Facebook, and one of the comrades from Occupy, she was like, "Why do we even have to call the police for? Just leave them alone, Carl."
Did you call the police on them?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I wanted to go to sleep, and
You didn't need to go to sleep. What were you doing? No, it's so important. You need to go to work. They're keeping you up. There's drunk people in my apartment.
Complex, yeah. But it's starting up again.
You're like that neighbor. Remember the neighbor that came over and accused me of being drunk? Don't complain about your neighbor, Carl. Let him party.
Well, anyway, someone was throwing around racial slurs today at my apartment complex.
Oh, no. White people?
Well, no.
No, not white people?
Well, like, for example, there's Pacific Islanders that live right on the apartment, the door that I face.
I think non-white people are allowed to use racial slurs.
Well, okay, but that would be kind of like a fallback to 1940s or whenever we had color restrooms, and I just think that we can be much more
as white people
perpetuating the Cro-Magnon, or Neanderthal type.
You don't like racial slurs, Carl?
Well, no, I just don't like anger
slurs?
and people like saying.
So you do like racial slurs?
Well, no, fighting or any of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, seriously, there's every third household at my apartment complex has small children in it, and so I don't want to have these small children hearing these kind of words at all.
You're trying to protect the children.
Well, not that it's my business to protect the children, but I mean, I don't want to hear it.
What are you going to do about it?
38 years old.
Uh-huh.
But for a while I was like putting in earphones, trying to listen to streaming video or whatever else I was watching on my computer. But for months and months and months, I was like, okay, maybe I can move out in like 9 months from now or 9 months from now. And so I don't know if I'm going to move out before the people start having these parties and whatnot, but I can certainly hope for the best.
Is it the racial slur people that are having the parties?
Oh, well, yeah. Whenever people curse and swear and
then they like to party.
Well, yeah, but fighting is not party.
Are they fighting or are they partying,
yeah,
or
sometimes
both?
They fight. Sometimes the police are called, at my apartment complex, and I have nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, it's like people should chill out and
what are you gonna
get so violent about it.
What are you going to do about it?
Well, me, for example, I just said that I would rather move out.
You're just going to leave? Why don't you talk to them?
Well, me talk?
Yeah.
I would be like, I can't really do that kind of, talking to individuals. That's kind of like a confrontation that I'm not really up to par to do.
Well, get over it. Do it.
Well, yeah, but then it's like if they keep on doing it, it's like,
Well, you don't want to just be like, hey, don't do that anymore. Why don't you be like, hey, you know what? I'm upstairs where I can hear you.
Well,
I can hear all that stuff, and I've been recording it. Tell them you're going to record, or start, just don't even tell them, just start recording it, and then put it on the internet.
Well, that's...
Bring it here, I'll record. I guess I don't want racial slurs on the program necessarily, though.
Well, I sometimes
record them saying racial slurs and then put them on the...
Well, sometimes the children do chores like laundry.
Uh-huh. Their kids? The racial slur kids?
My physical apartment is right next to the laundry rooms, and I can sometimes hear the kids like jumping on the countertops or whatever, and banging their heels
loud
on
kids
the wall.
What do they think they own the world?
Well, yeah. Do the partiers rule the world? I think we all need to get along with one another.
I think you need to go party.
Or I could just move. But
well, next
they
time they have a party, go get your rage on.
Well, certainly I can do that. Like I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, there was a song on my iPod that was like, eat, sleep, rave, repeat, or whatever.
Is that what you're doing? You can do that.
And surely, it's like I could be exercising my heart out on the way to or from house, my place, and then once I am all pooped out, then I can just like shed clothing once I reach back home and just like fall from exhaustion and just take a nap or something.
Have you met them at all? Have you talked to these people?
I try not to.
Yeah.
Because, like for example, when I talk to the preteens that are doing the laundry, sometimes it's like, dude, I told you, like, don't do this. And they're like, okay, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
Mr. Big Man.
Yeah, they just think that you're scolding them. You have to tell them why they don't want to do it. If you just go tell them, hey, stop it.
Well,
Stop it. They're not going to want
to. I don't have these parenting skills. So
what do you tell the kids when you want them to stop doing that stuff? Just bring yourself there right now and see how you do it. But hey, it's time for the dice game.
Right. I would just put on my headphones.
Well, yeah, but you've talked to them before, though.
Yeah, but I would rather watch paint dry rather than talk to anyone when I'm all wound up and angry or something.
Well, what do you say to the kids when you
Well, not anything anymore because sometimes I can't get through to certain kids.
Well, what did you say to them when you talked to them in the first place, though?
Well, it's like, can you stop doing what you're doing? And I would walk away in a huff, and they're like,
oh, well, that is definitely not the way to talk to kids. They're not going to want to do what you want to do. I think those kids need a reason.
Yeah.
You need to say, like, well, I mean, I don't even think they should be. I think they should be doing what they're doing, though. I don't think there really is a reason. So what are the kids going to do? I mean, unless you have something, like, super important to do, which I don't think you really do. I don't know why you don't want those kids running around and yelling and stuff. That's what Here we go. 1. I won, yeah. 2. If I won, yeah. I took it. I got 500 points. Yeah. Like, are the kids damaging the dryers? Or something? What are you worried about? Why don't you want those kids?
Certainly disturbing the peace, but damaging peace. But
why do you want those kids to be quiet anyway? You're not happy with the sound of happy children?
Surely it's not a 65+ location only, like senior citizens only. But there are senior citizens that do live there.
So you're trying to protect the other people from the kids? Is that what you think you're doing?
No, I just there's a place for everything, so you don't want to have loud music at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I think they I do want that. I want loud music at 5 o'clock in the morning. But
you want loud music at 7 o'clock in the morning?
I want loud music all the time.
You don't
all day.
Well, when I'm up at a certain hour, like didn't go to bed, it's like, Carl, you're up too early.
I think it's a good thing. People are just trying to have a good time. I don't know why you want to step on their things, because especially these kids. The kids are making noise in the dryer room or whatever.
Yeah.
And and then you're just like, is this while you're trying to sleep, or this is during the day, right? Because the kids aren't out there at night, right?
Well, no, it's locked from 8 o'clock and nighttime until 8 o'clock in the morning.
So when are those kids jumping around?
Well, you have some treat it as a gymnasium, like they bounce a ball off of the flat, wall that goes from floor to ceiling, and it's just, I don't know.
Then what? And then you're in your place when you just hear boom. Oh.
Well, yeah,
I don't like that sound.
Like drumming basketballs or whatever, like tennis ball or racquetball, whatever. It's
and that's annoying to you. You can't just deal with it.
Of course.
Of course.
I
don't know about of course. I think it's okay. Well, I mean, you should. I think that you need to be getting over with these being annoyed with these kids.
Well,
and just let
that's
them do
what
their
I
thing.
do when I'm listening to headphones and movies, like through the earphones or whatnot, or put on earphones to do artwork. But
you're trying to do that stuff, and then eventually you get fed up and you go downstairs and you say, "Hey, kids!"
No, I would find another way to just like have my anger get out. Like, okay, well, this is getting kind of crazy. Maybe I'll just walk to Capitol Lake and back.
Are those kids? Are they related?
Oh, well, we're all related.
Or are they related closely? Are they related closely though?
I don't know who's in what gene pool.
You don't know but you can't tell. But maybe, they live in a little apartment building, and you live in that same apartment. Imagine living in that apartment. It's probably the size of your apartment, but with kids and a mom and a dad, maybe, and a dog, and so like they live in a little apartment, and you don't want them running around the place downstairs. I think you need to let these kids be kids. They're just trying to do their thing, bounce their things on the ball. I think you should be enjoying the sound of children laughing.
The laundry room should be used for laundry purposes.
No, the laundry room should be.
It's not a gymnasium.
Why not? What's a cardboard box? Is a time machine.
Oh boy.
That's where they have to go. They don't have anywhere else to go. Your apartment complex doesn't have a gymnasium. If they had a gymnasium, I'm sure
they have a children's, like community center.
Yeah, that place is probably watched by the adults and stuff. I think this laundry room is the best place to do the thing. It's a public space where the kids can go.
Watched by adults.
What did you do when you were a kid? Did you not go into the laundry room?
Well, I would rather go where there was child or parent, like adult supervision.
You want the adult supervision?
Yeah, I would hang out in libraries rather than hang out in playgrounds.
Oh well, I guess that's where.
Well, I wouldn't hang out in the library. I would do work in the library.
Let the kids do their thing.
I wouldn't want to,
play in the laundry room, kids. Continue. They're going to do it, though. I don't know about I'm not so happy about the racial slurs. Don't be racist, people.
Yeah. Well, if you're dropping N-word this and N-word that, and no one is really African American,
Black people?
Loses its context, but at the same time, there's baggage with the words that you say.
Well, only with white people, though, so I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. I think, like I said earlier, only white people are not allowed to use racial slurs.
Why is it a word to use even at all anyway? It's like...
they're just saying what they want. I think
you wouldn't want to say what Mr. Ginsu
It's a cultural appropriation.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to
say... You're taking it back.
You wouldn't want to say what Mr. Ginsu says.
Taking it back from white people.
School.
What?
Elementary school. You wouldn't want to talk what Mr. Ginsu says in an elementary school.
Why not?
Well, because kick you in your what? It's like...
those kids
Timmy,
should know. Those kids
you're bad, Timmy. You go to the principal's.
That's the only reason is because you don't want those kids. No, what's the reason? I don't know the reason. The reason that we can't say it is because the code of conduct is there. If the code of conduct wasn't there, then there wouldn't be a problem. So it's kind of like a cyclical. It's cyclical. Like, oh, you don't say that word, because if you say that word, you're going to get in trouble later on, so now you're getting in trouble now. And that's how it goes in the circles like that. So just get over it. We play Mr. Ginsu's messages here on the show, because I think it's okay for the kids to hear, really. I do. So kids, I don't have any kids, though, but go for it. Kids, listen to this stuff. Listen to Mr. Ginsu.
Also, if you're under 18, ask your parents
Make sure you ask your parents.
Watch the show.
Don't watch a show unless you've asked your parents. It's just a good idea. Why not? Always ask your parents. If you have a question, ask them. Unless they're really bad, but they're not.
Well, anyway,
they're not really bad
because of the colorful language. I'm sure that's why one of the reasons why you're on at 11:30 and 2 a.m.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're not on before 10.
Yeah.
Out of courtesy, because things like this. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta plug it in actually. I almost did a thing, but it was delayed. Trying to plug it in. There it goes. Things like this.
Got him. Little son of a bitch.
Oh.
Doing that shit no more. That's fucking right. Dead mouse.
Dead mouse, you caught it, huh?
Oh, wow.
Now all I gotta do is throw him in the frying pan, eat him, and then freaking won't be no stinking dirty dead mouse.
Oh, no.
Alright. Talk to you later.
Well, you could wait until the ants haul it away, but I think that they would just feed on the corpse until it became skull and bones.
6, 5, 4,
exposed bones. And, yeah.
Now it's info time.
Not really a good picture. Here are our answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're experiencing it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a hyper-live hour-long call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 on leap years. YDHWM began in September 19, 2010. It tapes a week in advance. So if you're watching this on TV 11:30 p.m. or some radio station, this episode taped on the same weekday the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. You could also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-43 or leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for calling or tuning in or watching.
Something like that.
Now back to the program.
Yeah, we're back. Let's call Freddie the producer, find out how the production is going.
Hombre.
Hombre?
Yeah. That's Spanish for friend.
What?
Hombre?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm willing to bet 25 cents on it.
I believe you. You don't have to bet. I'm sure you're right. I'm just not... Friend! Everybody's your friend.
Comrade.
Hey.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 38 minutes.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
What was your last shirt called? Are you wearing your last shirt too? I forgot what it was. It was the yellow one though, right? Oh, it was a Buddhist shirt. That's what it was.
Oh no! Standing on the side of love.
Oh yeah.
This is plain. You know, you can see that it's plain.
I'm just, I wouldn't usually bring that kind of thing up, but you just have the exact same wardrobe every day, and now it's a slightly different thing.
Well, it certainly cuts down on my laundry bill.
Good.
Don't need to wash more than I wear or something like that. I don't know how that. Yeah. I'm keeping my quarters for important stuff.
That's two.
Yeah, two. Uno, dos, tres.
Mr. Ginsu and Robin have a similar laugh.
They do.
Oh. Where's this message?
That's three. You've got another one. That equals 4. So,
Hey,
whoa,
shut
4
up.
mice, huh?
turning into a slaughterhouse over here.
Whoa. That's kind of scary, though.
What the fuck, motherfucker?
Are you trying to say that you're...
catching them still, right? Oh.
Catching mice.
Well, yeah, man, I thought you want to know. Fuck off.
Oh, wow.
I hope you don't watch Saw and like what you're seeing, like all that blood and guts. Wow. Halloween.
Yeah, we got to get that one. I got to remember to get some clips out of this from this stuff. Oh, that's all the Gincy messages. So let's call him back. We'll call him a little early today.
Yeah, that's something else that the interns can do. Create a soundboard.
With the laughing.
Yeah.
Good one.
And other outtakes that maybe YDHWM theme song. Whatever.
What are you doing, Cornhole?
What do you think we're doing?
Obviously, you're sitting on a couch drinking beer without me.
Yep.
No, we're doing the mobile episode and we're walking. No, okay, you caught us. We're on the couch.
I fucking knew you're on the couch. Fuck.
Where else would we be? How are you doing today?
I got 2 more mice. Actually, 3 more mice.
Oh my God!
What?
What is that? 7?
No, that's 4.
Oh, 4 total.
Yeah.
Well, so I thought when you called, you said, "Oh, this is answering message number 3, answering message number 4."
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah.
I thought it didn't know you caught like 4 mouse or mice.
No, I was telling you every time I said I got 1, 2, 3. I mean, I got a mouse.
And
Dang.
just in that little trap, like just the spring trap you got.
Yep. Yep.
Are you hearing it go off and you go check it?
I'm not hearing no more scraping in the walls.
You think you got all of them?
I think so.
Well, that's good. I mean, how many are there? I would be like, over how long?
That's 4.
Over how long of a time did? What?
2 days.
You got something to say, Carl? What are you doing? Making weird noises?
Oh, I'm just breathing through my lips.
The last one was 3 and 6 hours, but fucking the first one I caught yesterday or the day before. Whenever I found out I had the mouse problem, I found that one. I hit him with the golf club. And then I got the other 3 just today. So fucking sweet. Last night and today. Last night, 2 of them within 2 hours.
Oh man, I think there's probably a ton of them. Then I mean, I would be free. I mean, it's good that you're catching so many, but also that means that there's just a lot there. I think they're probably just going to keep coming from like outside and stuff, maybe.
If rodents want to save their lives,
I think I got the family. It's a family, and I think I got it.
If rodents want to save their lives, they shouldn't live anywhere close to Mr. Ginsu.
Yeah, but you got all.
Because he'll use a golf club and rat traps and whatever.
You think
else.
they're done? They're done with now?
I don't know. There's no more mice in my house right now.
Yeah. What did
so it's not to say they can't keep coming. I don't know, but
I mean, how did they get it all? What did you do with all the mice?
World War Z.
Threw them in my trash can.
Huge.
Wrap them in tinfoil. Threw them in the trash can.
Wrap them in tinfoil, huh?
Yeah, that's what I had to throw them in right there. Is I just threw them in a piece of tinfoil, knocked them in the trash.
Yeah. Well.
Reload the trap, and I better check it here. Let me check it, see if I got me another one. Nope.
Nope.
It's still ready to go.
That's a lot of them, though. I think you have a lot of them.
That's 4 in 24-hour period, I guess.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit, but it means I'm good at catching them.
Are they all the same color?
Yep. They're pretty cute. Be nice to have them as little pets, but fucking trying to tame them down first, fuck that. They'll ruin all my shit before I fucking tame them down.
Yeah. They're going to eat your insulation. And they're going to...
Yeah, they're noisier than fuck, too, so fuck them little bastards.
They're going to give you the hantavirus, maybe.
No, I've only had them for like a month, maybe, or less, because I only heard them scraping not that long ago.
I think rat feces can give you the hantavirus.
Oh, speaking of which... Oh, I wish there was a light.
Yeah?
I heard about this one thing called clemastic, or clemastia.
Okay.
Which is?
Do you have that?
I don't think so.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, what is it?
It's where boys get female breast tissue.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
So if you know anybody, boys got female breast tissue and they've been taking some sort of freaking pill, they should sue.
There's a lot of those pills that'll do that to you.
They'll get some money.
That's what happened to Randy Johnson and the Mariners or something, right? Remember that?
I don't even...
I think he was
no, I don't remember.
Randy Johnson. And then he was on the steroids playing baseball.
I don't really know who that is.
He got the, what do you call it now?
No, he was a baseball
Randy
pitcher,
Johnson
wasn't he?
was a pitcher, but I
He
don't
was the
know.
pitcher. He was on the steroids. He had the clinastia.
You have to be overweight for that, don't you?
Not if you're on the
No,
steroids.
you don't have to be overweight.
No, you just on the steroids or on the weird drugs.
If you're overweight, you just have man boobs.
Yeah, those are real. But you're getting the drugs. It's these drugs.
I'm not sure. Maybe the fucking man boobs actually turn into actual boobs if they get chlamydia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, he's got to have this chlamydia thing. It's from weird drugs. Right? The weird drugs are doing it, like the Randy Johnson, whatever Randy Johnson was doing.
Yeah, fucking stupid fucker.
Hey, well, it made him a really fast pitcher, I guess. Do you want to pick a number?
Number 5.
Here we go. Oh, you got 500 points.
What number did Carl have?
Carl's a 2. I have a 1. I have 500 points. You do, and Carl's no points yet.
Carl, you're losing.
He's losing. What about chlamydia though? What did you hear about that? Is that like?
You can sue and get money.
Yeah, I mean you can sue for a lot of things. If you're doing those drugs, you can start suing people to start claiming stuff.
Holy fuck! You gotta watch out what them doctors give you, man. They've been trying to use me for a fucking guinea pig, but fucking I'm like, goddamn, I've been too broke to even go to the doctor. So they haven't been really able to give me any kind of fucking disease or fucking whatever the fuck they think they're gonna do to me.
The one drug, yeah.
That's kind of what scares me about going to the doctor now that I got some insurance. I'm like, I don't fucking know if I want to go to the doctor because they'll fuck you up.
Well, I know you're actively smoking cigarettes, so what's the point? It's not like you're going to do anything worse to yourself than the doctor's going to tell you.
Shut the fuck up, cunt.
Okay, so
I'm on your side. I'm saying don't go to the doctor. You don't want to go to the doctor. Why go to the doctor?
What do cigarettes have to do with anything?
Well, because once the doctor, I mean, if you go to the doctor...
Haven't you ever seen those labels? Smoking will greatly reduce your health.
Well, I don't want to tell you...
I'm
not telling you not about the... you can smoke your cigarettes, that's fine. But,
sure.
But but the doctors, if you're smoking, then well, why would you even go to the doctor? I mean, so you're not going to the doctor. I think it's a good idea. But why would you go there at all if you're smoking cigarettes anyway?
Each pack of cigarettes has a label.
What happens, just because you smoke cigarettes, you shouldn't go to the doctor to get painkillers?
No,
yeah, you don't need to go to the doctor. Well, you're not going to the doctor, right? Or did you already?
What are you fucking talking about? I haven't been to the doctor in a long time.
Well, that's good.
Fucking, no, it's not.
Well, you're not.
It's not.
It just means I've been sitting here like a dog that's been hit by a car and not been fucking looked at.
Oh, yeah, maybe you need to go to the doctor. You're all messed up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're a cunt.
Yeah.
And I didn't forget about that.
Okay.
Well, that's an opinion, Mr. Ginsu.
Did you? Yeah. Well, I think he's saying what he wants to. Negate what he's saying, but what's the
Fuck, motherfucker, you're pissing me off. Starting to piss me off.
Yeah, you don't need to come back to him. But what's the well, you need to go back to the doctor. Didn't they say they couldn't do anything else anyway, like a long time ago?
No, they said there's something wrong with me, but they wouldn't do 2 MRIs. They would only do 1 MRI, which is my lower back and my hips, right?
Yeah.
So they only did my lower back, and they found shit wrong. There's some tears and rips and herniated fucking whatever. I don't fucking know. There's bullshit in there. And then fucking the one dude said, go back to work. And I'm like, you're a dick. I can't even fucking get out of bed after crawling the toilet, and you're thinking I need to go to fucking work? Fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Right.
I don't need a doctor to tell me that shit. my friend, he was crippled. He's crippled. They got him going back to work, but fucking his psychologist told him to lie to himself and tell himself he wasn't in pain. Now, does that sound stupid? I think you need to quit lying to me or telling me to lie to me and telling myself that I'm not in pain.
Well, if it's
I will kick you in your cunt.
Whatever works. If he's still working, then the psychiatrist did it.
Yeah, but to lie to yourself is the
but painkillers weren't helping him.
It's not.
It's pretty criminal.
He was saying the painkillers they were giving him didn't help.
It's not lying to yourself. It's just changing your frame of It's changing your frame of mind. You can't really lie to yourself. That's not really possible. So you're just changing.
Well, no, that's getting semantical.
By lying, it is. But by lying, you can't by lying to yourself. You're just putting yourself in a better frame of mind. It's not like you're. It's not like you're lying.
No,
not like you're withholding the truth.
It's stupid. I was taught not to lie my whole life coming up, right?
Well,
so why am I supposed to lie to myself?
Because
why don't you just tell the truth that I'm in pain, give me some painkillers, and then I'll be fucking better.
Well, if you can tell yourself that you're not in pain.
Stupid game of fucking lie to yourself, tell yourself that you're not in pain, and then we still won't give you no painkillers.
Well, I mean,
hey, fuck you.
Not this. I don't know about how this works for the crazy pain, but if I have a small pain, I'll think about it and it'll hurt a lot. But then you stop thinking about it and start focusing on other things, and it doesn't hurt as much. But if you're like, oh, ow, 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 ow.
Shut the fuck up, cunt. I will kick you so fucking hard you fucking go ouch.
Well, if you don't want to do anything, if you don't want to do anything about it, then nothing will get done about it. I don't think you need the doctor for it. You never tried this lying to yourself thing?
That's what the psychologist of my friend told him to do to himself.
Well, maybe you should try it yourself, because if it worked for your friend, maybe it'll work for you.
Yeah, I told him he's stupid fucking box of rocks.
Well, I think you should be trying anything you can. Why are you even not trying everything?
You're saying I should try anything I can. Now, does that mean I should try narcotics?
Narcotics is not going to help you. It's going to make you think you're better, but then you're going to be hooked on narcotics, and then you're going to have two problems.
What?
Narcotics make you change your mind. They don't mess up. They're not going to fix the problem. You're just going to be hooked on narcotics, and then what are you going to do when you can't get them? What are you going to do? Narcotics forever? And then what's that about?
Well, what happens if I do narcotics forever?
Because you can you can just lie there in narcotics, or you can get up and try to do something if you do the other thing.
What? I can't get up and do nothing because I'm in pain. Now, if I had narcotics, I think I could get up and at least start to do something.
Well,
yeah, but narcotics would be perpetually more expensive the more that you get addicted to them.
Yeah, you can't be on them forever. I think they're for small times.
No, fuck you. Hey, they were giving me not narcotics that I was going to have to be on for the rest of my fucking life. They didn't work worth a fuck, and they cost $200 for fucking a bottle of them, and you're supposed to take 3 of them pills 3 times a day. Well, fuck you.
What were those pills? Were they like Tylenol or what?
They were like sugar pills or something. I don't fucking know. They were big orange. They were big orange pills. And they were stupid.
You were taking pills.
And I had to kick that motherfucker in his cunt for giving them to me.
You didn't even know what the pills did, and you were taking them?
Well, they're supposed to do something about your pain.
But
he said he had a big list of pills he could give me, but first he had to go down the list and find out if anything does anything for me. And he has to start with all the sugar pills and not narcotics in order to get to the narcotics. But that's going to break me into fucking little bits, and I'll have no money to spend. And that's it.
Well, you can get those pills
I won't be able to eat.
Get them for cheaper now that if you have insurance or something. Oh, hey, it's
Well, I hope fucking so. I'm about ready to go down there, but I've been thinking about this fucking thing going, man, they're going to run me through
It's
the
time for a
ringer.
commercial break, sir. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Once again, it's Monday, and I am here to
Yeah.
represent. Yeah.
We're in a weird place today.
Yeah, we are.
Where is it?
This studio also doubles as a kitchen.
We talk a lot about
It's a studio
schizophrenia.
Yeah, we do. Or I do.
Yeah, Dan knows a lot about that kind of thing. He's
Yeah.
a psychiatrist.
Can he ask good questions? Makes me happy.
We're on
That's
every
good.
night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV channel 22.
I also talk about coal. And, wood and stuff. Yeah, I do.
Before.
I'm the neighbor
Damn it,
440
get
yards
me back
away, and I want to know if you've been drinking. Can you be loud?
Now, you're very hung up on that. You've been talking about that for a couple of weeks.
That's because that was funny, because he asked you if you had been drinking.
I mean, he said that one time. Is it that funny?
That was fucking hilarious. I mean, to come in and yell at you, have you been drinking? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, sounds like somebody-
That is fucking hilarious bullshit.
Sounds like somebody over here.
you
Okay, so whose side are you on? You want to kick
fucking
us
lame
in
fucker that hasn't even drank a beer in his life, asking him if he's been drinking. Yeah, do that, stupid fucker.
You think the neighbor is stupid? You don't think I've ever drinking a beer in my life?
No, I don't.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right.
Have you?
Have I drinking a beer in my life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't want to answer now, though.
That's because I'm right, ain't I? You ain't never drink a beer, you little fucker. Don't have to lie
How
to
do
me.
you
I'll
let me
still be
Carl?
your
I don't
friend.
think Carl's ever
I'll
drinking.
still be your friend, you little
No,
fucker.
I drunk a beer before. I
Yeah.
had rum and Coke.
How do you get through your life
That-
without drinking a beer,
that
Mr. Ginsu?
stuff is- but rum and Coke is so bitter, though.
I've drinking a beer
Ugh.
before. Rum and Coke is. Yeah, I've drinking beer before.
Oh, now you're lying to me because you'll have to fucking tell me after the fact. I
Okay.
already figured it out. You ain't never had beer in your fucking life.
Beer.
Hey, shut up. I'll kick you in your whatever.
Oh, don't get defensive with Mr. Ginsu.
That's fucking funny, Carl. Does your mom want her panties back?
Carl standing up for himself. Beer. You were drinking the beer. Yeah, the neighbor said I was drunk. Maybe I'm always drunk. How do you know?
Exactly. Blood test?
So you're saying you were
breathalyzer?
drunk.
Hello?
I was so drunk. People are always asking me if you're drunk, actually, Mr. Ginsu, and I don't think you are most of the time.
Oh, I'm not. I never drink, hardly ever. I've drank like 2 or 3 times at the very beginning of the show, and I fucking yelled at you about some old bullshit that happened way fucking long time ago.
I remember one time you were drinking whiskey, and you said that it made you didn't like to do it. I think you told us about it while you were drinking. You're like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
And it makes me in a fighting mood, so I don't drink at all hardly.
That's probably better.
Well, see, back whenever I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, now that I've been a few years drinking, I know that I get in a fighting mood, so I just drink 1 or 2 drinks, and I can drink anytime I want, but I just don't overdrink.
Good.
I mean, that's just the way I am.
Or
I would
what's it
rather
called,
fucking smoke
responsibly?
pot than drink beer.
Drink
I'd rather
responsibly.
smoke pot than fucking drink at all.
Yeah.
I am not an alcoholic.
Good.
Well, now we're trying to turn into a Budweiser commercial. Drink responsibly.
Drink Budweiser, the American beer.
Drink Budweiser and smoke pot.
Sure. But yeah, that neighbor, he was like,
Wave the American flag.
Drunk. You don't.
Hey, Budweiser is going to be getting into the pot thing. There's so much money in pot. It's not like Budweiser needs money, but fucking they do.
I
So
get it.
'cause they're in business. So they'll be getting into the fucking Budweiser. Bud, as in Budweiser. You get it? Bud, pot, Budweiser. Shut the fuck up. I kick you in your cunt, you little bastard.
You don't sound like you're in charge. You sound like you're drunk.
You're in charge. I know you're in charge. You proved it. You proved it many times.
You don't sound like you're in charge. You sound like you're drunk. I prove I'm not in charge. Carl's in charge. What are we going to do next,
I plead
Carl?
the fifth.
Carl, he's sometimes in charge.
Hey,
Carl's
shut
always,
up.
Carl's always
I'll
in
kick you
charge.
in your whatever.
Oh, stop saying that, Carl. You're going to repeat what he's saying.
Hey, whatever, don't cut it, bitch.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're all in. Yeah, why don't you just go for it, Carl? Don't.
You
Carl,
either
want a
fucking
cracker?
give it to me or shut the fuck
We know what you're
up
trying to
and
say,
in your
Carl. You're just
face.
making everybody else think it.
Carl, want a cracker?
All the way or nothing, bitch.
Yeah. What Mr. Kinsey said.
Yeah, what he said.
What he said. We're getting.
What did he say?
I think we checked all the messages. We did a lot of stuff. We tried to call Freddie. So we still have about 15 minutes left today. You see?
When's the last time you talked to Lewis?
What?
When's the last time you talked to Lewis?
Lewis. We talked to him not that long ago, really. I mean, do you remember when we talked to Lewis last?
Maybe week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was only within the month, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It's only 2 weeks ago when you talked to Lewis.
Lewis
What do you have to say?
Lewis is in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
He moved to Wisconsin, and he is a business owner now. He is a partial business owner of a video store.
No fucking shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud. Tell him I'm proud of him, and I fucking don't have to kick him in his cunt no more.
I think Lewis would be excited to hear from you.
Maybe you ought to call him yourself.
Yeah, we gotta get like multiple calling together because there's things. I was talking to him until you don't know about Elias at all, probably, Mr. Kinsey, right? Because you're not watching the show anymore.
Who?
Yeah, so none of the phone people. So there's like people who are on the show, and then there's phone people. None of the phone people never get to talk to each other.
That's right.
Yeah,
Which is
that sucks.
another
Although
layer.
there was one time I was talking to somebody else that was on the phone. I think it was Dan or somebody. You fucking hooked it up to where it was through caller.
Yeah, I think that was at TCTV.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You must have been somewhere you could do something.
Yeah, we should probably. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. We like how hard is that to do? So we should get with it. Really figure it out. But then we get so many people on the phone at the same time. It'd be crazy. It'd just be like a crazy phone zone. Maybe that's too many phone people.
Well, yeah, but hey, if it makes for exciting TV.
Well, that's bad. I don't want to be exciting. We're trying to keep it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Why are you trying to excite anybody? We don't need to excite anybody. They can excite themselves.
Well, that's what we do.
Well, I'm standing next to my pot
Is
plant.
that why? I don't think that's why we do commercials.
We entice people to continue.
One of my pot
tuning
plants
in.
is taller than I am.
Turn off your televisions.
That's
Don't
my
you-
The
line.
rest of my pot plants are just up to my
You
chest.
want TVs to keep on. I want TVs to come off.
They look like they're about ready to fucking shit out some
You watch
excellent
TV,
boys.
Carl. You watch plenty of TV. You
Some
watch it all the time.
serious guns, yeah.
YouTube.
That counts. That counts.
I'm
as
waiting
TV.
for some serious
Blocker
guns.
Plus blocks all your video advertisements.
The videos are advertising themselves.
Grow.
You're advertised to all the time, Carl. You can't avoid it, and it's happening. And if you're not acknowledging it, then it's worse.
Drink Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
but don't do what
Holy
Carl does.
Carl's living in the center of corporate personhood. It's all around you, and you can't avoid it.
Hey, Pepsi, where's my check?
Yeah, give me $1. What's going on, Mr. Kinsey? How's the rest of that stuff happening? How about the ants? Did you ever see the ants? Maybe you could feed the mice to the ants.
Well, I could have.
The
I was
ants to the
thinking
mice.
about that, actually. Going, well, if I start feeding these ants or mice, well, they will start just going after the mice.
Yeah.
And I thought about that, but then I'm like, well, what if the mice... I'll just keep feeding them the steaks.
Well, maybe those mice are eating the steaks too, though.
Well, a mouse is all right, but they got to get through the fur and whatnot and the guts, and I don't want to have to deal with it.
Yeah, it would probably be pretty gross, actually.
Yeah.
Good for you, Mr.
I'd just rather
Gitsu.
fucking... Then I have to clean up the skeleton.
Yeah, and
Right.
probably other stuff too.
And
Like,
So-
cartilage.
I'd rather just feed them what I'm eating, and they've been going after the steak and not the sugar stuff right next to it.
Yeah, well, steak was better. Do you think that the maybe the mice are eating the steaks too, though.
Nope.
No?
Nope. They were after something else that was over there.
Or maybe the
my
mice
corner
are...
over here. A piece of tinfoil with something inside it. And they've been chewing on that fucker, going after it like they like it. So I just keep leaving the fucking mousetrap in front of it, waiting for another mouse.
Maybe mice chew on or eat ants. Do they eat
ants?
Do mice eat ants?
They're going to town. Yep, they're still going to town.
The mice are eating the ants, maybe.
I put a new piece of steak out there every couple days.
Hey, it's time. You want to pick another number, or what number did you have before? 5?
I'm number 5, fucker.
Looks like I won with 1,000 points. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Number 1.
You're number 1. If you raise your middle finger, then you'll know that you're always number 1 in my book.
I don't want to be in that book. Keep me out of your book. Please.
Okay, I'll do it.
No.
You're always number 1 in my book.
Oh, no.
That's fucking...
Carl, you're some Buddhist.
That's just terrible.
You're a bad influence. Mr. Ginsu, you're a bad influence on Carl. He's impressionable.
Right on, Carl. You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Left on, Carl.
I'll keep you around.
If Mr. Ginsu tells you you're doing a good job,
boo.
Something might be wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't know.
Carl's impressionable. How's that?
I told you I'm pretty good at that freaking psychology shit.
No, you don't have to be good. I said Carl's impressionable. You don't have to be good at it to get him to do the thing.
Hey, being good at it and not being good at it's 2 different things.
Blah.
Yeah, which one are you? I don't think you're very good at it. Carl's just easy.
I'm just blah.
I mean, impressionable. What those ants are? I mean, those rats have got to be eating something. I think they're, like, if you figured it out, do they get into your cupboards and stuff?
You're doing a good job, Carl, no matter what that little fucker says.
Answer Kenny's question, you bastard.
Whoa, what the fuck? What's your question?
What do they do? Are they getting into your cupboards? Have you seen them eating the food in your cupboards?
No, they only go after the fresh food.
The mice? But I think the mice might be eating ants.
Mice don't eat these ants.
No, all right.
They don't want the ants going up their nose or in their ears because they're little.
Okay.
I mean, mice are little, but these ants are little. They're like little pieces of pepper running around. And fucking, they go after that fucking shit like it's fucking going out of style. Whenever I put the steak out there, they all run over there and go, fuck steak, ah! And then about fucking 50 or 60 or 100 of them show up, and they fuck that fucker up.
Yeah?
Is that exactly how it happens?
How big of a cube are you?
Exactly.
How big of a cube are you leaving out there?
That's pretty much how it happened, motherfucker.
How big of a cube of steak are you leaving out there? Like a bite size?
Yeah, I put a whole bite out there for them. A couple big chunks, a little bit of fat on it, a little bit of meat on it, and they fucking go after the meat mostly. Sometimes I see one of them running around with a piece of fat, but mostly they go after the meat.
Yeah.
And you see them running around with it, huh?
Yeah, you can see them carrying it off.
What? That's crazy. They're feeding their colony with it.
That's right. They're feeding me a colony.
You think their colony is just in your wall somewhere?
I think it's under my trailer.
Under your like in the ground?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, I think it's down there in the ground down there, but I know the ants were up on top of my neighbor's roof going after his hummingbird feeders.
Yeah.
They would go, he had them hanging, and they would run down the little wire he had them hanging on and go get fucking the sweet juice that they were fucking feeding hummingbirds. And then the hummingbirds stopped going to that feeder because they didn't want the little fucking ants.
Yeah.
You see a whole bunch of dead ants in a hummingbird feeder.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little trap for bugs or something. Just put it in there.
Yeah.
All right.
So
it's a trap.
Ants are like sugar ants or something. But
these are meat ants.
They ain't bugging me. they seem to be taking the walls. They like to walk along the walls and bullshit. They understand I'm here, and they don't want to get stepped on, so they stay next to the walls.
All right.
You're a good caretaker for those ants.
Yeah, but...
And they don't totally freak out when I change the meat or nothing.
You change it while they're there, so you grab them?
Pardon?
Why don't you just leave it? Don't they eat it all? They don't eat it all?
Say that again?
They don't eat all the meat? They only eat some of it, and you got to change it out?
Yeah, I got to change it out because it gets old. They're too little to fucking totally fuck it up, but they'll fuck it up.
Why don't they eat? Why don't they eat the old stuff? Like ants can eat old stuff. That's what they're for.
Yeah, well, they're picky, I guess. Fucking once it gets stale and old and hard around here, it's dry.
Yeah.
Everything dries out, and if it's really easy to bite on and chew, well, they get that real good. But they try to cover it up with dirt if it's outside, so that they can keep the moisture in.
Why don't you just give them a smaller piece so they can eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
But if it's moist, they can eat the whole thing. But mostly it dries out too much, so they just leave it alone after a while.
All right.
You can just see they disappear. It's like, fuck, there ain't no ants on that fucker. I better throw some fucking meat down there.
It's like unlimited.
They're meat eaters. They're meat eaters.
Unlimited meat. So every time it goes, you keep changing it out. So it's like always a fresh one for them.
Well, too bad I'm not an ant in your colony, bro.
I eat steak almost every day, so I always got steak for them.
You train them. That's a extravagant.
Yeah.
Yep. I do like the ants. I don't like the fucking mice.
You train the mice to be. You spoil them, or the ants anyway. You spoiled the ants. Now they don't want fresh food all the time.
Yeah, the ants don't want to live with the mice, and I don't want to live with the mice. Mice make too much of a mess, and they fucking goddamn chew into all my good shit.
They told you what to do, and well, those ants are leaving a mess too. You just can't see it. Smaller.
Pardon me?
Well, I think the ants probably actually all their waste is in their place. Maybe.
Their ant hill.
All their waste stays in the ant hill. I don't know what happened. We lost them. But anyway, hello. What do the ants do? I mean, they're pretty big. There's like if you put all the ants together, it would be the size of like a mouse, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
So what do they do with all their waste products? I don't know. Maybe they eat. Maybe they just recycle.
Maybe they use it for fertilizer. Who knows?
Yeah, they grow stuff in there in the ant farm.
Yeah.
But thank you, Mr. Ginsu. You talked to him for a while. I have a feeling he might try to call back, but we're getting down to it anyway. We only have a few minutes left here.
Yeah, there's not much show left to be had.
Yeah. Is there anything that you had planned today, Carl? Did you bring the plan? I didn't plan anything.
No, just going home, doing more art.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
You got your computer fixed then, huh?
Pretty much.
Oh, good. Well, it looks like tomorrow there's nothing scheduled, so it's going to be a mystery day. It's probably just back here doing the same kind of thing. And then after that, it looks like Fred might be here the next day if everything works out with the schedule.
Hey,
but
that's
who knows
cool.
about the schedule anyway? Not me, but thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Carl. That's about it, I think, right? I mean, we also do we.
Well, Freddie,
message.
Thanks for doing the post-production work or whatever clipping and trimming you do. That's awesome.
Clips and trims. Line. We're
right. Cue card.
9.
Oh, dang.
Let the children play in their yard. Let them have their fun. Yours, please.
Carl.
YDHWM.com. Who?
Yeah.
Episode number and date and day of the week.
Let the children be free.
Yeah. TCTV. Why are you trying to stop them? 11:30 to 2 a.m. They don't have anywhere else to go. YDHWM.com. Check it out. They can't go anywhere else. They have to stay close to this in the home. 360-364-384. Crew goes in the crew. Angie, Carl, Cosmo, Desmond, Elaine. You're right in the middle, Carl. Like Jay-Z, Maggie, Megan, Mertice, Bird, Steve, Yelfo, Zizang, Couch Song, UFO, PI. Thank you.
Yeah.
TCTV, Crystal Ball, La Bebe, Jordan E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
Sweet.
Viewers only. Yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Later.